All right, ladies and gentlemen, we back yet again.
TheMic Podcast.
TheMic Podcast. It's your boy, Tevin El Chapo.
It's your girl, Gigi.
It's your boy, DJ Ristic.
Back at it again. For the ones and twos, make it do what it do.
Yes.
Hope you're doing well on this fine day, whatever day you listening, watching.
Right.
You right. What I mean? You know what? Somebody actually told me for that we don't really start out. We don't say how you doing. We just immediately get into the shit. So how y'all doing today?
I ain't okay. I was gonna go straight into it. Like before you even.
Okay.
But yeah, I hope all is well with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the support. Thank y'all for taking your time out your day to, you know what I'm saying, rock with us.
Exactly.
We really appreciate it. You know, we put a lot of work into these things, and we really appreciate y'all coming out, showing support and whatnot. I don't know how long to do this before we get into it. So.
Let's just get into it.
I said hello already.
All right, I was like, okay, we said, all right, let's do it then. All right, let's do it. What we listening to this week? What we got?
All right, so this week my album was Barnacles by SahBabii. It was his recently released album. It was cool. It was called Barnacles. I like the song Barnacles. What was it? White and Elephants? White and Elephants? Yeah. Giraffes and elephants, my bad. And poppin' shit. Other than that, it was cool. It sounds like the same song. Sound like he just remixed his last album. No offense, SahBabii.
I don't think I heard the last album.
That's the cool. SANDAS. I agree with you. Third project in. Just like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to put him on a like compared to Wayne, but they're not the same. But Wayne's third project in, you seen a sense of comfort. Wanted more features, simple. But I agree with you. Poppin' Shit was my shit. And then Ready to Eat, it was gangster but soulful with a soothing rhythm. Then I had I call it D2, but it's called Double Dick, bro. Like I can't tell nobody to like D2. Go, like, yeah, you ever heard that Double Dick, bro? That shit go in. Like that shit is the biggest pause in the fucking whole, like, I don't know, bro. It's just the hugest pause I've ever done with, bro. Like, because it's like, you can't even say, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing good comes from that title, bro. So, just them three. And then, third project, I feel like he could have been more cohesive. I needed more features. I wanted to see if, like, other celebrities was feeling him. Was other celebrities loving on him. But no, he did it once again.
Solo.
Another album. So I think he had one feature.
Yeah,
like
one
TT.
feature. Yeah, T3 or some shit. Yeah.
That's it. And then that's the whole. My thing behind that is like, why 3 albums in that we still getting the same feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should be comfortable, but I do like his ad libs. I call him ad libs. Yeah. Like his ad libs ain't like no other ad libs in this motherfucker. So.
Oh, all right, it's on me. Okay. I didn't like this shit. I ain't gonna hold you straight like that. So I'm sorry. Shout out to my boy, but no, I didn't like none of this shit. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it just sound like basic ass wannabe Young Thug music, my nigga. Like it just, I'm tired of the Young Thug clones. Like they all sound exactly the fucking same. I don't understand the hype behind them. I feel like us as a people, we need to stop hyping up these Young Thug clones because Thug does it better than all of them put together. This is the same issue I had with Gunna's last album. He sounds too much like Young Thug. Like he tries too hard to make mediocre Thug music.
Yeah.
Like that's the problem I had with Gunna. And see, the problem I'm having with this shit is that he's not only making mediocre Thug music, but he's making below average Gunna music. Like, how do you sound like the clone of a clone? No. This shit crazy. This shit was crazy.
You can't clone too many times after that.
I'm like, he was like a double clone, bro.
If you clone too much, you start getting fucked up.
I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
they call it bottleneck effect.
It was like when he didn't sound like Thug, he sounded like Gunna, and sounding like Gunna might as well sound like Thug. So I'm just like, bro, like I didn't get nothing out of this.
Damn.
I can't say no song on here I really like, no song I really will come back to. I like the production, like the production sound real aquatic. You know what I mean?
I know.
But even that, like that,
very oceany.
Yeah, that brings me back to like the Gunna comparison. It sounds like some Dripper John 2 type shit.
Oh my gosh, don't.
So I'm just like, we gotta stop letting these niggas live, bro. We can't, bro. Like find some other techniques or find some other styles, find some other niggas to rip off. Like, you stop the thug clones. Just stop. I can't do it. So this is me straight up. I ain't getting nothing out of this. Much love to you out here making your money, my boy. You know what I'm saying? SahBabii. You know what I mean? Your music just ain't for me. I just hope, I don't know. I hope you succeed as a black man, but I can't fuck with
the energy.
I say I don't know. Like, definitely wanted more. Say he's stuck in his comfort zone. I don't know why he's stuck in his comfort zone.
He's stuck in thug comfort zone.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. What is it? Squidtastic?
Mm-hmm.
I did like that one. Squidrific. Yeah, Squidrific. SANDAS. That was both of them. I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? But when this third one dropped, I was like, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how to take it. I don't know, what to say about it. You know what I'm saying? I tried to pick, like I said, pick up the 3 songs. Them 3 songs were struggling. Like,
okay, I
was struggling. Like, damn, like,
better than me. I got no songs.
You know what I'm saying? I was like,
you got 3.
Ready to Eat, I popping shit, and then D2. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't. Like, nothing else sounded good. Like, what was something? I don't know. He was talking about like. It was hold up. Honorable mention was racist. Yeah, and I was like, what the world was he even talking about? Like, he was talking about his chains, but his chains was racist. Like, what? Like,
I got nothing out of this.
Man, the only reason I talk about that was because I was like, I was trying to grasp the concept of him doing him. You know what I'm saying? And he do seem like he just got type of guy just like, let me hit this drugs, hit studio. Right. I'm good. Like, nothing else. I'm good. So.
I'll just go listen to Thug. Like, I'll just play Thug, and if
I did that Chris Brown collab album. That shit good.
It was right.
Crazy cool. Goes in.
But
oh yeah, that long ass album. That's another
but
episode.
At least it's Thug, the original Thug. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So if I want, some Thug music or some mediocre Thug music, I'll just listen to his old mixtapes, like before he got signed to Gucci. And if I want to hear like a knockoff Thug, I'll just play Gunna. And that's really it. I don't listen to these other niggas like SahBabii. I'll even throw some more Lil Key, like
what I'm saying? Lil Key though.
I do like Lil Key though.
He's cool.
Lil Key is okay, but even
Young Nudie, I love you. My friend. I seen you at Sicko one time.
Right.
Man,
for real, you was on a motorcycle.
I don't want to throw out my East Atlanta card. I don't want to throw my East Side card out there. But I don't fuck with Young Nudie like that.
Texaco. It was a Texaco.
It's just like, I don't want to get into that. That's a whole other thing.
Dang.
But I will listen to Young Nudie definitely before I listen to this again. And I'll definitely listen to Lil Key before I listen to this again. So that's saying something.
I know. Damn, SahBabii, you need to do better.
And out of everyone I just named, I definitely fuck with Young Nudie the most out of everyone I just named, even though that doesn't say a lot.
What?
But yeah, I just want Thug. I'll listen to Thug. Thug, drop another album, bro. Then you just go platinum from the last one. Go ahead and drop another platinum. Let me go ahead and get that. So much fun too. Let me get that. That's all I got.
All right, Aries.
Well, my album was Jhene Aiko. Jhene Aiko. You know how people want to say it. I say Aiko. Aiko. Like, try to pronounce it in the term. I try to pronounce it in the term of her language. You know what I'm saying? She's not American.
Where is she from? Even.
I want to say Cambodia, but I could be so fucking wrong.
Oh,
I could be so wrong. But it's like Aiko. It's like when people of her native language or of her native culture, like, question her. She's like, yo, you're saying your last name wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like one of them situations. And found on the interview that basically that was reason, but it was Chilombo. That's the album I picked.
Yes.
Chilombo. You know what I'm saying? A couple bangers on that thing.
I can G with this.
It was Chilombo Deluxe, so you got to make sure you put the Deluxe, because the first one had her yellow bandana, but the Deluxe had her and her actual, like, native and culture. Like, she was cultured up. Like, but that one, liked it. You know what I'm saying? She was smanging on that thing. You know what I'm saying? She was smashing and banging on that thing. I don't know where it was on. The whole thing was so, you know what I'm saying? Couple things I would like to say. Surrender, you know what I'm saying? One Way. Everybody loves Summer 2020. Like, for some reason, that shit's going in. That shit was advertised. And then All Good. That's my shit.
Yes.
All Good. And then my final request was final mention is Love. Like, all that shit. Like, them shits together is cool. Then the Deluxe, you see, like, if you Team Apple Music, I know she's Spotify. But Team Apple Music, baby. That bitch all starred down from the Deluxe version, bro. Like, so people got that shit on repeat.
Okay, so you going?
Oh, you go ahead, yeah.
Okay. So mine was Above and Beyond. I like Pussyfield, of course. Love.
Yo, it's the uncut version that's good though. You ever heard the Pussy Fairy uncut?
Oh, yeah.
That shit,
That was really good.
But go ahead.
Oh.
I just want to say that shit, the uncut, is like,
Way
I see
better.
why it's on radio. Like, fuck the radio version. Like, this is the one you
But
listen
she nasty. She is. I
She
love her.
good, nasty.
Okay.
Straight up. Straight up. Shout out to Jhene. Fellow Pisces, you know what I'm saying? We freaked out.
Yes.
We freaked out. with E.
And my last song is Trying to Smoke, but I like the deluxe and I like the one with Chris Brown and Snoop Dogg on it. So,
No, I like
you
that.
know, it's a little vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like she always on psychedelics. Always have
You think so?
what? She be, her last album was all drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Pure drugs. What was it called?
She used to
Sativa?
fuck with she used to fuck with Black Hippie like TDE before it was really TDE.
See?
So I
She
ain't
was on a lot of
surprised.
Ab Soul stuff.
Yeah, she was on a lot of that stuff, like all their albums.
Oh.
She was actually like, she was on that actual Terrorist Threat.
No.
Yeah, she's actually
Yeah,
on
that's
that
like
shit.
that's my favorite. Shout out to Ab Soul. Another Pisces. Haha. Shout out to Ab Soul.
Yes.
One more song, One Way. Yo, how did I forget that one? That's
That
One
was a
Way
good one,
featuring
too.
Ab
That was
Soul.
good.
Uh-huh.
That was
I'm
good.
sorry. Like, that shit goes in. That shit does
Man,
spectacular shit. And
Okay.
I like it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't even know what else can be said. I like the whole thing. You know what I mean? I liked it before the deluxe edition, so you know, so I've been heard it.
Yeah, I was on
So you know, Triggered was of course that was like
Yeah.
a single,
I
and then
forgot
what was
about
it,
that
the other one with Future and Miguel.
Oh, yeah.
The freestyle
Happiness
was
over
different,
everything. Yeah, freestyle. Yeah,
though. The freestyle trigger was different from the radio, though.
yeah. I mean, it was too many of them now. Like Pussy Fairy, of course. Born Tired.
Heard
10,000
Yeah.
Pussy Fairy
hours.
has heard three times people said Pussy Fairy.
Man,
That shit is good for no reason.
and that's like we're not even talking deluxe songs. All the deluxe songs, really. Like,
Beautiful.
that's a whole nother project right there.
It was.
I was fucking with that.
No lie. No, that whole lot of deluxe was like an EP itself.
Yes.
Itself.
It was like as soon as like when the beats was coming out, I was like, oh, Jhene finna go crazy.
I know.
Jhene finna do something on this.
Mhm.
So yeah, I enjoyed it the first time. I enjoyed it again. You know what I mean? I fuck with it. I fuck with Jhene. I've been fucking with her for years. You know what I'm saying? She hasn't let up doing her thing. Fellow Pisces. We out here wavy. We out here wavy, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
I
All
didn't
right.
like that BS though. But I didn't like the fact that she made two separate ones. One with her on it, HEAR,
Yeah.
and the other one with Kalani. Like, why you just didn't do both
Oh,
of them?
yeah.
Like,
That was weird. Yeah.
Maybe
I
they
didn't
don't
understand
know.
that.
Who
I don't know,
knows?
maybe.
Her be trying to be out in the street.
Beefing?
I'm just playing. I don't know. I'm just playing. I'm just bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't quote me on that shit. I don't
Oh
want to
my
hear that.
gosh. It just throws me off when I be trying to sing along to the song and then Kalani's ass come on. It's a whole other verse. I'm
Right,
like,
a whole
damn.
other- yeah,
Okay.
you know.
Same song, same
I
beat,
know.
same chorus, same hook, but different
And then
lyrics.
Kalani
Yeah.
hit.
Like,
Like, oh, this ain't the one.
remix it.
I know.
Oh, the wrong one.
We love you,
Just
Kalani.
gave her her little,
Yeah,
you
we
know.
love you too, Kalani, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Shout out to Jhene. I'll be waiting on the next one or the next whatever she
Yes.
decide to do. You know what I'm saying?
It's
She
worth
just
the
want
wait.
to take a nap. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You do what you want to do, goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
Write your own ticket doing shit like this. So, I mean,
Right, your whole thing.
straight like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, much love to her. Much love to the album. All the features. We didn't even talk about the one with Wiz. Like, Down Again. I'll fuck with Down Again.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
That was my
That's
shit.
a deluxe,
I feel
right?
like I was getting across the head too much earlier. That's why I be trying to I'm talking about the whole album.
Yeah,
I mean, because I can really talk the whole
about
album at this point. Like, I was fucking with it. I think somebody had told me that this album wasn't like aggressive, like it wasn't like Jhene talking her shit. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't expecting that anyway. Like this is Jhene is just taking her sound to the next level every time I hear it.
Yes, agreed.
So that's what I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you know works and take it to the next level, and just keep doing shit like that. And I appreciate you forever for it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So much love to you, Jhene. We fight for the Pisces game. We here. We here. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, man. Me, you, Ab-Soul.
The Pisces.
Carson in the building. Shouts out to Ab-Soul, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Ab-Soul.
Ab-Soul just breathe easy.
I was playing long-term mentality the other day, bro.
Ab-Soul.
Shout out to Ab-Soul, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he got his girl. You seen his girl?
It's the words, man. He's poetic.
Man, his
Man,
girl.
yes. Yeri Sanchez.
But he was like single for the longest though.
Yeah, after
First girl,
Protecting
first
his
girl
peace.
died.
yeah, it's committed
Oh,
suicide.
I know.
Yeah,
First girl died.
rest in peace. Rest in peace. That was sad. But yeah, man, much love. You know, much love to my fellow Pisces.
Yeah, the whole
man.
down moment he was like single. Like
Yeah. He talked about it on Control System. Yeah. It's my favorite album. So
that's the beginning.
I'm about to get into it.
Not really, because he did the long term project. So he did long term 1, 2, and then long term mentality.
Man, that was like that was like before TDE stamped their name on it though. Like when Control System hit,
Control System hit when TDE was like at the height.
Yeah, we got Purified.
Kendrick had just dropped ADHD and shit. Schoolboy did what? I think that was Oxymoron.
ADHD was
like right before
overly dedicated with Smooth too.
Yeah, see, overly dedicated. That was my first Kendrick project I ever heard. So
yeah,
shout out to the whole TDE camp. Shout out to all my Pisces listening, watching. Shout out Jhene. You know what I'm saying? Moving on. You know, man, we gotta keep it rolling. To my guy, the illustrious, the fat man himself. Fat Man Key, I love you. Say it back. I've been just a little context on this. So I've been a fan of Key for some years. Since about maybe 2015. I've been listening to this guy. He's been pretty under the radar, but anybody who really knows that every major sound that has been in music the last, I say, 5 to 10 years has come from Key. So the Lil Uzi flow came from Key. Mumble rap, more or less, Key was one of the originators. I'm not going to say he's the only one. But like he doesn't get a lot of credit for those things. A lot of the influences, you know what I'm saying? He one that brought out Playboy Cardi.
Wow.
Yeah, he did, bro. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That's what I really remember, like, from seeing Key was the Playboy Cardi, him introducing him. Like, I was like, oh shit, Playboy Cardi. You know, he was ATL and shit. It's him and DJ. Okay, I follow DJ Blackboy. Okay, DJ Blackboy used to go to Georgia State.
Mm.
And so he used to be the DJ for Georgia, the official DJ for Georgia. Anything Georgia State did, it went through DJ Blackboy. And then so DJ Blackboy and Playboy Cardi, they finally like made some type of agreement. You know, he was the official DJ for Playboy Cardi. But when I was seeing DJ Blackboy, I was like, damn, but that's Key. I was like, who they finna show somebody I know, like, and then like Playboy Cardi. That was my first time seeing Key or Fat Man Key. So
yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? So he's been a heavy influence in the city. So even like Lil Yachty too. Same with Lil Yachty. Mm-hmm. You want to bar him out? Father. I can name more niggas. Even Lil Uzi to a certain extent, because Lil Uzi came to Atlanta when DJ Drama first signed him. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Key paved the way. Him and Sonny Digital. Shout out to Sonny, because Sonny don't get enough credit either.
He don't, bro. Sonny Digital makes great mixtapes.
Great. He's a great producer, and he's a solid rapper. Like, he's not bad. He's not a slouch on the rap.
Like him and Wiz made a mixtape, and it went so underrated, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, man, it's like, you know what I mean?
Sonny Digital.
And same thing with 2-9 as a collective, you know what I'm saying? Key is a part of 2-9 unofficially, kind of, sort of. Shout out to all of them, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to name them all individually. Whole lot of East Siders. Anyway, to the project.
Yeah.
I had to give you that context before I say what I had to say. I really enjoyed it. I definitely say that Key is more so in a renaissance to his music. With me following his music as long as I have, like when he first came up, he was definitely mumbling a lot more. He was definitely not giving a fuck a hell of a lot more when he was first coming out. He definitely, I would say, when 777 dropped about 2 years ago, that was like his renaissance of him, like, okay, I'm going to really take the shit seriously and I'm going to really make quality shit. And that's still to this day his best project with him and Kenny Beats. Shout out to Kenny Beats. But this right here, this was pretty solid. Like I said, it's not his best work, but it's far from his worst. Noticeable tracks, I would say Let's Go is my favorite off top. Like I got my little cousin singing that. Who you think you is? Who you think you are? You know what I'm saying? We was singing that in the house. Young Nigga Dream, the last song on there. Boys Don't Cry. Boys Don't Cry hit me right here. I ain't gonna lie. That one hit me. I was feeling that one. And I could really name every song except for Anakin. Anakin was like the only song I didn't like.
I actually like Anakin.
I just didn't like it because it was just like...
My favorite, I said, that don't get on my bad side. But it's okay if you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, Anakin might go in, my nigga. Like,
it was just, my issue was, it was just too much beat and not enough key.
Oh,
so I'm like, bro, he would start rapping. It was like 2.5 minutes, but Key is only on like a minute of the 2.5 minutes. Right. So I'm just like, a minute and a half is just the beat playing. Like, it sounded real demo-y. Like, the project, honestly, overall, it don't feel as polished as it could have, especially since he delayed it. You know what I mean? Like, he delayed it, like, probably, like, a couple weeks because of everything that's been going on in, like, the world. But I feel like if he was going to delay, he should polish that shit off or do something, like, put another verse in that song or just make the mix a little bit better, do something. But, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely a quality project. Definitely enjoyed it. Definitely waiting on the next one because I feel like he got some more work anyway. So, I'm done talking.
Well, when I listened to the album, I liked it. I was driving home. I know I was stuck in traffic, but he was giving me like gospel vibes. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe,
He'll preach to you.
Yeah, for real. I like the first song. I can't even remember the name of it. And I like the
Bottom of the Bottom.
Bottom of the Bottom. That's the first song, right?
Off the top of my head, yep.
I know, but yeah, I mean, overall, I couldn't really look at the songs because I was driving, but I did like the album. It was cool. It was my first really album that I ever listened to with him, and it was cool. It was nice to ride to. It was a nice little vibe.
Yeah, for sure. And, Out the Way too. That was another one that I like. And Vibing and First Date. I can.
And First Date, yes, I like First Date.
All right, well, I got Spend One Night.
Yeah, that was good.
Spend One Night was cool, but like I said, I got only controversial issue about that is because I felt like you took that sample from Kilo, but you ain't take the good part. Like if you listen to the original sample, like it's a breakdown. It's like doom 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 doom. Like if he would have like dropped that in there somehow, some way, and if it looked it, of course it, that shit would have been top quality. It's good though, no lie, it's good. Like I said, and then to piggyback off that vibing, I could see if he did a remix, I could see him doing it with St. John or Kid Cudi. I can see him collabing with RMR. Like, I don't know if y'all know who that is, but RMR. I can see him collab. And then the funniest track to me, not funniest, but the most I was like questionable. Like that, I was like, what is going on? Sugar and Rice. Like that shit was like, I was like, fucking. I said a great song. Old. But does that mean that like he put sugar in his rice? Like when you listen to it, it's like the lyrics came off like good, but it was like, how does this tie in with the title? You know what I'm saying? I was like.
It just be like that,
bland but sweet, you know what I'm saying? Does that kind of explain like the point of him? You know what I'm saying? You go good like sugar and rice. I was like, what does that mean? Like I'm a type of guy that don't eat sugar with mustard. I don't put sugar in my grits. I don't put sugar.
I do.
No, I don't. Like I'm not big on sugar shit. For real. Like I'm not a fan of the sugar. Like especially like I don't like sweet cornbread. I mean it's cool and all, but like
yeah, that was an old song anyway.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, the sugar and rice was like, it was smooth. But it was the only track out of that. I'm not saying I was confused, but more so they wanted a better explanation of why himself from Key. Like, I would even try to, like, look it up on Genius to see if he probably did an explanation for it. I didn't see it. It wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But he had a couple other explanations of his tracks. You know what I'm saying? But sugar and rice.
I don't question the Fat Man at this point. You know what I mean? I think, honestly, I'll put him up there kind of like as a 2 Chainz as well.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Not even like 2 Chainz in the sense of like they rapping styles, but like he's just another funny personality. So like a lot of his shit I don't take seriously. Like I feel like I can tell it's not meant to be taken seriously. Especially if you watch his music videos, like it's not meant to be taken seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a fun guy, a goofy guy who like a lot of like his personality comes out in his music and the vocal afflictions that he does, like, you know what I'm saying, it's not necessarily meant to be like taken seriously. So a lot of shit, like if I either think it's hard or I think it's funny. And the fact I think it's funny makes it even harder. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I like it. It's cool. Not his best work, but definitely solid.
Yeah.
For sure.
It had potential. Like, this was potential. This wasn't like something that was like, it's not a stamp or something that's like timeless. I feel like it's definitely like working up to that. Like, we getting there. But
yeah, I think you got to play 777.
It has high potential. Most definitely has high potential.
777 is his best word. So, like, if you like this and you need capacity, just play 777. It was way better, way more consistent, way more of an album type, and way harder. But, All right, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. TheMic Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We're
just gonna get right into it.
Entanglements.
Okay.
Straight up.
Have you ever been to one?
Hell no.
Anybody?
No, I've never been one. I've never been a victim of one. Entanglements. I mean, I've done like some fucked up shit, but never like
right. I didn't say right like I know you. I mean, like we've all done fucked up shit.
Never truly in entanglement, but I mean, like we all have them. Respect to people who do have them. Yeah, I was like been situations where like I don't do this fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Just made it, not thinking. Young, dumb, and selfish. Especially being in college. Like being in college, I understand like being in college here at home and having a home to go back to. But when you're in college somewhere else, like that's like you living life on your own. Like that's like trying to be like a little mini adult. That's like adulthood for the first time, without being supervised. And so you do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but I do dumb shit. You know, so I did. I did dumb shit. I'm not. I don't do it no more, but I did dumb shit before. So entanglements, not like to the point where I've been like locked down, gave somebody the ring, and like out of the fact of like, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like I came close enough. Like, but to call it an entanglement, nah, I'm not calling it an entanglement because an entanglement, I feel like after that they still was cool. Like they made amends and they was cool with it. But maybe.
I mean, you know, anybody who knows me personally, my love life is booty. So I can't be in no entanglement per se, because entanglement would mean somebody was in a relationship. And that's never really, in that sense, no. But I've been in some fucked up situations and I've done dirty to some people. People have done dirty to me. It's life. You know what I'm saying? I think in the situation of, you know, what Will and Jada got going on, I think the only reason we only talking about it is because we don't know what Will really had going on.
Okay.
Like, I want to stress this enough. This is Will Smith. He fought aliens. He saved the Wild West. He beat up Batman a couple times. This man gotta have hopes. And if he don't, I don't have hope for myself. And I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. Just, you know what I mean?
Man, Jada, she just as much of an icon as Will.
Exactly.
You know
Exactly.
Sex icon.
What? Especially in the, like, I wouldn't even say it in the, like, you can say in the black cinema community. You know what I'm saying? Because
Sure.
you know, she was on Don't Be a Menace. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Woo, we love you.
Woo,
I love that.
Yeah. Woo was crazy.
Drove her ass crazy.
Woo was
I know.
crazy.
I was ready to kill her.
That bitch was like on his ass.
Okay.
That light skinned nigga ain't know what the hell was going on. Like, she was running the game on that nigga like he was nothing.
Set it off when she was trading.
She was the only one to get away.
The only
The only one to get away, bro.
Only one fucking for money too.
Mm-hmm.
Something ain't never changed.
Shut up.
I feel like Will Smith should be more not accepting, but more understanding. Like, especially like two big hit icon people like that. You know what I'm saying? It was meant to, like, not saying like, but other men were going to be attracted to that woman. I mean, a lot of times if she fine, bro, you end up like, not saying fight niggas off, or like, I feel like you're going to have to like, you run into the same confrontation of because some dudes really just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Really
and
don't.
some women like it, some women find the appealing in there, you know, entertaining. So my biggest thing is like, you know what I'm saying, have a sense of understanding that like she was a big star, but you know, she got enough power. This much, I feel like everybody's like undermining her because Will is such a big star. I'm like, yo, she's just as huge. Oh my God, like y'all like equivalent. Because
Tupac was crazy about her, wasn't he?
Insane. That nigga was like loving on her, bro. They was just quote unquote friends.
Right.
You know
They
what I'm
weren't no
saying?
damn just friends. I don't care what any
bro.
say.
And at the time, she was like dating Will and shit.
Yeah.
She had a thing for Tupac, bro. Like,
And he said,
like,
"What didn't Will say he was jealous of Tupac at one point?"
Yeah, bro. Like, for real, bro.
The
Like,
reason why.
Like, she is just like, and it's a double standard because a woman can't do that. And it's an issue. That's why I feel like a lot of times that's why it's big on the media, but. That's dealing with like relationships. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's okay for the guy to cheat, but not for the woman. When a woman cheat one time, it's like it's over. Like, nah, not if that woman is like, if you treating her like your equal, my nigga, then she bringing just as much to the table as you are. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, but Jada had the heat, my nigga. There's some niggas around here just couldn't help but gravitate towards that.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
Gravitate towards the warmth.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And when I see August at the red table, yo. He still had them eyes for her, bro. Like, I'm
He was
sorry.
still like, bro, the fact, listen, and that's another thing, too. I know
that nigga had
Jada gotta have that 5-pack because this man been crying this talk for years now.
I know.
Like, he's still butthurt. Like,
she broke up. She said she broke up in 2016. Like,
it's been years, bro. This man's still 2020 talking about it, bro. There's gotta be something crazy. Change his life.
Okay, for real.
Got Will crying at the red table. Oh, an entanglement.
I know.
That's what we
How's that mean? Oh my God.
Yo, what she did, bro, that's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, like, a lot of times black women are being, like, put down, but, like, this is one of the moments, like, yo, this is a victory. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
It's a victory for the black
City
women.
Girls winning, man. City Girls win that one. That was a City Girl W. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm trying to tell you, nigga, like, niggas was crying over that pussy.
Yes.
Crying, like, that's crazy. That's still, but I don't know. I had a question for y'all, like dealing with that. Like, would you be able to be in a relationship like that? Not like Will and Jada, but I mean, like in a sense,
open relationship?
Yeah, even an open relationship or be in a relationship where there is, like, for you an additional girl or for us an additional guy inside the relationship?
Oh, I don't know. I'm very jealous. I wouldn't want to share.
No, I would have went to jail. That's why shout out to Will. I couldn't be in jail. I couldn't be in Will, bro. I don't know what jail. Let me find out you entangled with another nigga, bro. You got me fucked up.
Fighting words, bro.
I'm gonna be entangled in these court cells, nigga. I'm gonna be entangled with the judge, judge and jury.
Yeah, I just ain't. Like I said, I ain't never had no problem like handling or trying to tackle no pussy. Before, but that's why but on the other side, it's like I don't want it to be so close up to the point where you sneaking off or you doing something and I don't know. Now, if I don't know, then I feel like that's the biggest issue. Now you just straight up lying. Like, understand? Yeah,
right.
Big cheat.
Yeah, you just straight up lying. Like at least you know what I'm saying. Like I've met women who like will be straight up with you, and you get that choice to either stick around or this ain't for me.
For real.
And a lot of dudes, you'll be surprised they stick around. You know what I'm saying? Just like that.
Okay.
That Spike Lee series, She Gotta Have It, bro.
Oh yeah,
she was one
but the original.
Right.
Yeah.
She was one of them, my nigga. She had three of them. She had Lance, she had the artist guy, and she had the guy who was married. He wasn't married, and she told him the rules straight up. And all three of them accepted it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you watch season 2, She Gotta Have It. The photographer, who I felt like it would have been more so me, he went and did his own thing. He went and found like an actual chick who was, I think was it Amber? It might have been Amber.
I only saw the movie.
Oh, well, the show.
Yes, on Netflix.
Yeah.
The show on point too, but I think it was Amber from Wiz's baby mama. I think she was the one that like the artist dude, ended up like dealing with or ended up like hanging with. So, but my biggest thing is like, there are women out there that's just as player as the guys. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hate on the dudes, but like y'all gotta respect these women, bro. Like they out here, bro.
I mean, yeah, we all.
I feel like personally, Gigi can do that shit. Not saying you not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got a boyfriend.
I'm not saying like do it. I'm saying like be that woman that's like. She said you're not gonna.
They can make her own rules, basically.
Yeah,
write her own ticket.
Yes,
nigga, like exactly,
yeah,
like got that power. But I don't feel like she understand that. Yeah, she probably understand when she a little older. You know what I'm saying? The amount of power she got behind that. But it's a lot of power behind pussy. People don't understand that, man. Until they take that wisdom and it comes.
That's the world go around.
What?
It's the world go around. We wouldn't be here without it.
But that's my biggest thing about that. Like, I could never really do like a polygamy relationship straight up. I like most definitely a monogamy type person. Like if it's on one-on-one, big fan of that shit. Don't really, you know what I'm saying. But if you're feeling doubtful, please talk to me about it. You know what I'm saying. Don't.
Yeah, for real. Like we can go ahead and break up at that point.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I don't want to be like thinking everything good. You be like, I think I want to get entangled.
I know, but then she turned around and left August. That's the thing. She didn't. Whatever she did, he cut contact. Like completely did not talk to her ass at all.
I thought she cut contact.
And she went back with Will.
I thought so. He cut contact.
Yeah, he cut contact when I watched the Red Table. She's like, he won't talk to me at all. So okay, Jada.
Because she's still married, though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because she went back to Will.
I just think
she's like, just kidding.
I think it's just like
if
ultimatum.
Right.
If you're in an open situation, like, what is your end game? What you think? That she gonna leave Will Smith for your ass?
Apparently, she died. They must have been vibing hard.
Like he thought.
That's what I'm saying.
They probably thought, but he motherfucked out.
Okay,
I knew they was married. You know
right now, she could be a Will. She like, bye, nigga.
Okay.
Bye.
They've been together longer than you been alive, nigga. Like, nigga, she ain't even leave that nigga for you. She ain't leave him all the way while y'all was together.
Exactly.
I ain't play something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think
don't even put yourself like first off, married woman. I'm nowhere near that shit. Like you a married woman.
I'm not there yet, dog.
That's an open.
I ain't gonna say I won't be, but I'm saying I'm not there yet today.
A married woman, bro. That's the open for a guy. Like first off, like I'm gonna be slapping guy in the face. So that's his open.
You ain't gotta do it like that.
I'm saying, like, a lot of people do that, bro. Like that's why I say like on some relationship shit, cool. I like talking like flirt, but like if a woman married, I'm shutting it off. Like, I'm like not even. I'm not dealing with it, bro. Yeah. It's like, bro, that's like you forsaking the word of them having a bond with God. Of saying that they together, you know what I'm saying? So you just coming in there, but you just cutting all that shit out.
Infidelity is actually illegal. If they just don't really enforce it the way they should, but if you come into somebody's house,
that's ground for divorce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's
illegal.
I mean, relationships are real crazy nowadays.
For real.
You know, another relationship that I thought was real crazy. This whole Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation.
Man, my girl.
I still don't know what's going on with that.
No, I don't think anybody
We're
does.
still on allegation level, bro. I feel like what happened was an accident.
Mm-hmm. I agree too. I feel like they were just late because they stayed drunk. Like you don't know what can happen.
Off guns, nigga.
Okay,
I feel like I don't even think.
I think he was just too hype.
I just feel like that comes to a level like celebrities. Some celebrities shouldn't have guns. I ain't saying that Tory shouldn't have a gun, but like at a certain level, like yo, what are you toting a gun for, bro? Unless you're doing illegal shit or stuff where you was gonna.
His little ass, he got little man syndrome. Sorry.
He got little man syndrome, probably. You know what I'm saying? Because he what is it? Napoleon complex.
Yes. For real.
They call that shit the Napoleon complex. Man. So my biggest thing behind that is like, sorry, bro. Why you had a gun in the first place, bro? You was around nothing but pussy.
Right.
And you a millionaire too, bro.
Okay, we know the security was following you.
You gotta have security, dog.
Why do you even need a gun, my guy? Like, for what reason? Like, I know he got did in on that basketball. Like, that shit's still
probably why.
famous, my nigga. That nigga got drip. I don't know who it was to this day, boy. He got drip.
I know what you're talking about.
The one-on-one basketball.
Yeah, the one-on-one. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
That's when you should have shoot
I look at the nigga shit too. He handled that shit looking at me in my face. Oh no, nigga, got it. You're not finna embarrass me. I'm the celebrity here, man.
Okay.
You on the court, bro.
Bitch, I'm a host. Give me the mic.
You got a cut like, oh, my chain fell off.
I ain't even trying to, dog.
This is $1 million
He was just smacking Tory Lane all across the court, my nigga. Like shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here.
But I feel like celebrities like him, once you hit the status of like most of the TDE people, you know what I'm saying? Even though Schoolboy Q swear he don't got security, but I feel like he got homies who protect him. Right.
Facts.
But still, like, if you become of that level, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I am Desi Banks. Like, I feel like he might have, like, you know what I'm saying, security.
Right.
I thought, what's his name? I thought Drewski was his security.
Yeah, he all around.
My name was security.
They just fans.
I thought they was. I didn't know, bro.
And I thought Drewski came from Yachty. I thought it was.
I didn't know, bro.
I didn't know that.
Like I'm funny, Drewski.
Yeah.
I just know when I was seeing like his skits, he was always in the skits. I'm like, he too big not to be security or something. In my mind, I'm sorry for holding you, Drewski. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, I know him and Yachty close. They cool, real cool. That's my first time seeing the two of them together. That's the first time I've seen I Am Drewski. I Am Drewski funny. That's the first time me seeing him. But like I said, when I seen him with Desi, I was like, okay, maybe not security, but maybe they just like celebrities collabing or skit people collabing.
But yeah, man. I mean, the whole Megan and Tory situation is crazy. I don't know what to think. Honestly, I just think Megan just needs to take some time to herself, get off the internet, and just recover from the bullet.
In her foot.
Yes, just straight up, just recover, like physically, mentally, spiritually.
But what made
that's scary?
You know what I'm saying? What made her out of the gun? Like
that's what I'm trying to figure out. What situation? Did she get shot in an SUV?
And the safety ain't
right? Because this nigga's still in there.
Trigger. It's like so many steps to use firing a gun. Like, doc, I'm sorry, I don't shot up a couple guns. You know what I'm saying? I don't shot a couple. Like, you gotta be prepared to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Prepared. Like, when the minute you take that safety off, the minute your finger come from here to here, dog.
Like, what are you doing?
Like,
in this situation?
Why, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless he could have been like, oh, the gun was in my thing and it fell out my pocket or something, and bow. You know what I'm saying?
But even so, you know why? Megan didn't even speak about it. You know, man. Nobody's saying.
She was defending him, though.
She was?
Yeah.
You know,
she said,
I didn't even know they kicked it like that for the situation.
What? You didn't? No.
Quarantine radio.
Yes. She stayed over there.
I've been out
but then at the same time, from when that shooting, I unfollowed him.
What? No.
She was like, you know what? I can't do it.
I can't even. Like, that's too much. Like, I thought you was cool, bro, but you ain't shooting bitches, bro.
I know. Like, what?
Shooting folks, bro. I can't follow with this.
Man.
Shooting these women, man.
Where's Kylie, though? Like, Kylie was there that night.
She finna get erased. She's not even in the situation, bro. Kylie Jenner.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Kylie West, no. She's not.
Well, it's just, I don't know. It's just a crazy situation.
Like, she's gonna become like, you know, bystander or something.
Right.
Like her whole name is gonna get taken out of that, bro. Like, that's gonna be one of those situations. Like, she's not gonna even be.
This is gonna be redacted.
Right, for real. Like,
everywhere you say her name is gonna be a black line.
A black line. Like, for real, she has that power.
Oh, she really do. For real.
Kardashian.
Okay. Because I know y'all seen Kanye's tweets, but that's another story.
We ain't gonna get into that.
Okay.
That's another episode worth the talking.
Oh man, y'all ain't doing Kanye 2020. I mean, shit.
I ain't voting for that. Hell no,
we throwing our votes away anyway. Man. I'm like, shit.
It's just he's unstable. I feel like after
Joe Biden.
Joe, listen, that's
and Trump. Like,
if we gonna talk
what?
about it, I just want to say, Joe, listen, bro. Joe Biden, listen, bro. If you watching, I just want to say, we gonna vote for you, but you making it hard as fuck.
I'm not
I
gonna
need
vote
you
for
calm
this,
down.
man, bro. I'm voting for whoever the damn libertarian is.
Libertarian?
Yeah,
They ain't finna win. You was wasting the vote.
Yeah, you gonna vote for a Democrat? They don't really fuck with us. Let's open.
Who else? Nigga, who are my options?
I don't know,
have
bro.
options, nigga.
I'm not voting for Biden, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't vote for Hillary, bro. And because she was scandalous. Like, she had too many allegations behind her. I'm like, yo, why is these people supposed to be politics?
Because it's just like we get in these situations on our own accord because we only vote when it comes to times like this. We're supposed to have been voted in primaries and shit like that.
I voted primary too.
Vote for our local officials. We don't do none of that shit.
I voted primary.
I did too. I already voted.
I skipped over Biden. I said, damn, stupid.
I already voted.
Next best Michael Underwood. That sound good. That sound better than Joe Biden. He's been in the news on some bad stuff, so let me go on and just check his name because it ain't finna be Joe today. And then Joe won primary anyway.
Listen to your votes, bro.
You say what?
You just anybody who look ethnic, you just go, all right, I'm gonna vote for this.
Not even ethnic, just like think about like
his name sound trustworthy.
Yeah, you just think about like, dog, I've been watching the news, but like, cause before I go, I watch the news for like 3 weeks straight.
All right, thank you. All right, this is new research.
Exactly. All right, he ain't saying nothing negative about him. It's just like. They just been saying most stuff about Joe. Just said, they can't do Joe Biden, bro. I just could not, like, my finger could not check this man's name, bro. Even though he was like 2 man to Barack Obama. I'm glad he never became 1 man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, the only thing I remember this guy doing is eating fucking ice cream. Like, Joe Biden loves ice cream.
Like I said, bro, he's just like, the things he's saying is just making it hard. Like
he's been around forever. He's been a politic, been a
politician
forever. A politician forever.
It's that new shit he said. He was like, Trump is the first racist president. I'm like,
no, there's plenty of those.
Don't do that.
Okay,
the first openly racist president.
Yeah, he is
the first like true one, like. You know what I'm saying?
Authentic with it. He don't give a fuck, nigga. He
was racist get his ass out of here. Yeah, get his ass out of here.
Right.
I was like, damn, nigga, the anti-Trump people, he didn't want him. Get him out of here.
And then when Joe was like, you ain't black if you don't vote for me, or you ain't black if you vote for Trump, I'm like, bro, don't do this.
I know. He's reaching too hard.
He said, you ain't black if you vote for Trump. I'm like, bro, don't do this. Don't pander for my vote.
I know.
Just do it.
That's like he's selling himself out.
Not to vote, bro, because I'm black. Like, I'm black, bro. I don't even want to do it now.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. You fucking it up. You fucking up the game, bro. We already fucked.
Like, boy, tell me, like, I still check it. I'm like, bro, but no, bro. Like, this guy's not.
I need something better than this, bro. Anything, bro.
We gonna see.
We hitting worse than motherfucking Bush, bro. At this point,
I don't know, bro. Oh, Bush Bush was like a complete asshole. Like
Bush was an asshole, but at least he wasn't.
I actually like Bush, but he was just an asshole. Like that nigga, I have never in my life met somebody who was such an open asshole and just didn't care, bro. Like
Bush didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he would mock the press. You know what I'm saying? People was throwing shoes at him. He would sometimes not answer the question. Next question, I'm like, yo, I know you can do that, but yeah, he was like an asshole. Like he was making faces. He's supposed to be like this whole pristine, like supposed to be the head of the country.
But I mean, somebody was trying to tackle Trump.
For real?
Yeah. I'm not gonna listen.
Service called his ass coming up.
Listen, so the crazy thing is, I'm not gonna name no names for this, but a girl that I know was dating the guy who tried to tackle Trump.
No.
I'm not gonna name her name. I hope she watched, bro. I swear.
You're a fool if you think you touch the president, bro.
But
man.
Yeah. So that was the whole thing. But Joe, just quit playing.
Right, don't say yourself out.
Just stay focused, stay on task, and don't be with the bullshit.
I'm gonna double check his agenda, man. Maybe he can persuade me otherwise.
I'm persuaded. Anything that ain't Trump, bro, I'm persuaded, bro.
Right.
When we see the debates, maybe, but
at least not Kanye. At least if he does, if it is Kanye,
I wouldn't vote for Kanye because that's worse than vote for Trump. Like not saying
that's the black Trump.
He be selling himself out.
I would call him the black Trump. Just saying, like, dude has no political background. Like he was literally has behind the keyboards. Like Trump's just businessman. I don't think like
but he don't do real business.
He tries to run it.
That's what I'm saying. His first investment was $3 million from his dad.
Yeah,
like everybody.
That's what I'm saying. People, man, you gotta watch what was that Trump documentary on Netflix, bro. But every like real business opportunity he's had, he's floundered completely. 100%.
Chapter 13, chapter 7.
Exactly. Like he gets bailed out every time, bro. And like niggas don't even realize this shit. Like he just has the image of money, but he doesn't really know how to manage it.
Because he come from money, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's because his family had money, and then y'all let this nigga be president.
Man, and it had to happen.
Y'all let him be president. He might repeat, man. Y'all should.
That's what I'm thinking.
He might get his whole 8 term, man.
Moving to Canada.
Bro, they ain't gonna let
Slick was
us.
thinking about that, man. Like,
I'm dead.
Canada got their borders closed, so you
Oh,
got.
You know what I'm saying,
have to
bro?
wait
Whenever
it
the
out.
hoes open up,
I
bro,
feel like
be
Mexico
right
would
there.
take us, but shit, Mexico just crazy down there. I don't know.
Man, you can't drink the water in Mexico.
I might not make it back. Okay. Parasite that swim up the stream when you got down there, so nigga, like, you can't
Oh,
do
that's
nothing.
on
If I
real
can't
quick.
use the water, I can't split it, bro. Come on, I drink water all day, every day.
Yeah.
That's my go-to beverage.
It's gonna be bottled water.
Okay.
I got bathed in it too, nigga. Come on, I ain't going to Mexico, bro.
I ain't trying to go to Canada either, man. It's gonna be cold as hell.
I know, right?
I'll take the cold. I just got to learn French.
Canada to go to good, bro. My bones gonna be aching.
I just got to learn French and give me a heavy ass coat.
I'll probably move from Singapore, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I talked to also my homie Amsterdam. Shout out Amsterdam, even though you didn't watch this shit.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
It's Dutch Amsterdam. Like, he's actually from Amsterdam, and he was telling me, like, you know, as I get good with French, we can have conversations.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bet, man. Yo,
Oh, I had a question about cell phones. You got a cell phone in here. How much time we got, bro?
we got 6.5 minutes.
All right, cool. Do y'all leave people on red, or do y'all do receipts? Or this
I don't do my receipts.
Now, what am I trying to do? Am I trying to be petty? Because it.
So you got
What's the
levels.
scenario?
Hold on, you got levels.
See,
to this shit. I let everybody
I
know.
don't do receipts.
Straight up. I seen that shit. I might not reply to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if I forget, send another text. You
I know.
what
One
I'm saying?
time Darius left me on red. I thought, but it's okay. We clarified that. But he
Oh.
definitely left me on red before.
Well, I send a receipt. Like, I seen it. But if you don't hit nothing from me, either A, I forgot, or B, I just didn't want to respond.
I'm nice, man.
Send something again and we'll see. You know, gamble again on the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have it. But go ahead, Ted.
I ain't gonna lie. I read a lot of messages that I don't reply to immediately, so I just don't even bother.
Hide it from, bro. Hide it from.
Because, bro, like, first of all, it'd be sometimes I don't have a real response at that moment. Sometimes I'm looking at it while I'm doing shit, so then it's gonna look like I read it, but I really just looked at it and then went to do what the fuck I was doing.
But at least they know you read it.
And you know what I'm saying? So it's not. I'm not always at my phone to be like, you know, texting. Sometimes I'll see, my phone run. Let me see what it say. Okay, bet. And then I'll go back to what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And then other times I just don't want to talk to the motherfucker. So
Why don't you just tell them that straight up? Like, hey, dot. I don't know what to say.
I do say that. Yes.
I know.
I do say that.
I don't know.
Like I said, it's just too many different circumstances in my life personally.
I just hate hiding from that shit. But like,
and honestly, I don't like to read receipts anyway. That shit be making me feel away. Like, if I send you some real shit, like some real important shit that I need a response for, and they say you read it at 8:52, I sent it at 8:51, and here we are at 11:30, and I ain't heard shit.
That's what I'm saying. But that rouses concern. Maybe that motherfucker's in dire need of something. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, send another text to him. I don't know. Like, my biggest thing was like, I'd rather anybody I'm dealing with, send me a read receipt so I know you got it. Because if I see it delivered and I don't know your phone might be off, your ass might be dead. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that's more suspicious
my phone be fucking
and
up too.
cliffhanging than actually dealing with a motherfucker who's like read it.
Just delivered.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you read it, okay, cool. We read it, but I ain't got no problem. Once you read it, I know the message is there. You've seen it. Your eyes has gazed upon me talking to you.
I know that.
I'm trying to reach out to you.
Your eyes have seen what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I know that you got it. I know that you comprehended what I said.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So my biggest thing is like, I don't hide behind it. Like, if I read it, my biggest thing, if I read it, I read it. You got it. You know I seen it. But if I don't respond, either, like I said, busy, forgot to respond, you know what I'm saying? Just hit me again. You know what I'm saying? Let me make the opportunity. And if there's some shit, I'll hit it with a ... Like, I don't know what to say.
And honestly, bro, like, I think the most issues I get when it comes to, like, shit like that really come from other niggas, bro. Like, niggas be acting like hoes with this read receipt shit. Like, they be like, you know what I'm saying? They just want a nigga to, like, they want to see, like, yo, did you get my shit? Or, yo, like, what's up? Like, then they'll be the ones trying to triple text your ass. And I'm like,
then they turn their reds on.
I'm like, dog, like, this kind of weird for me.
I hit him with that. Hit him with some shit like that. Let him drop.
Like,
honesty,
cool
that type
I'll
of
tell them
honesty.
that shit, bro, because we niggas, I cool out. Where if I don't text you, I'm doing something. And don't re-text me.
Exactly, like, bro, you killing my vibe.
You killing me right now. You killing
my phone battery.
Exactly. Yes, I got your message.
But females don't really give a fuck.
Bro, I love, fucking with females, bro.
And they put the red receipt on.
Every female who in my phone, man, y'all motherfuckers got y'all read receipt on, man. Fucking fucks with you, my nigga. Let me know you
send that good morning text.
Right.
You know they read it as soon as you send it. You ain't never get no text back.
I'm cool with that, though. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm
Like,
saying? At least I know.
I'm used to this shit. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. At least I know we got them games. Okay, so we just gonna respond when we feel like.
All right. She went
Yeah,
in.
all right. I mean, that's. I mean, honestly, like when it comes to a female, I don't really care either way. But as a nigga, like honestly, I just don't have my shit on. Just you know what I'm saying, just because of so many factors as to why I won't text back immediately. That's just personal.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't text back immediately unless I'm like not doing nothing. Like sometimes you get a text from me like boom, like boom, boom, like damn, nigga, you looked at it. I'm like nigga, I read it. What do you want me to not respond? You want me to look at it?
And then folks like
it's too much work to like put it down and come back 5 minutes, but 5 minutes I don't forgot.
And then honestly, like, and that's another thing I be having like an issue with is that people really think I give a fuck if they don't text me back. I'm like, bro, if we're not doing no real business or we're not doing something where I need an urgent response, like, yo, you don't have to text me back.
Exactly.
Like I told somebody this a little while ago. I'm like, I don't really. But you seen that, right? I was like, I was like, you know what?
They might be one of the motherfuckers crazy.
They might be watching this. They might catch this one episode.
I know.
But we had a whole discrepancy because, like,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say we had a whole discrepancy because they thought that I was butthurt about them not texting me, but seeing them on like the socials or whatever. And I'm just like, bro, I don't care. I told you, I don't give a fuck. I told you I send messages in a way that I don't even expect a response. So why is this a thing? But shout out to that person. You know what I'm saying? We got everything cleared up.
Look, you like just in case you press play. You know what I'm talking about.
On the off chance, they probably not gonna press play, but on the off chance that I get unlucky, because I'm usually an unlucky bastard, I'm not gonna name drop no.
I put that shit on the t-shirt.
Straight up. We got 56 seconds.
Yes.
So I just wanted any last words, real quick.
We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing our
support.
stuff. For real, you know, keeping the mic going. Season 2. That's all I got.
Look, Mic Podcast Season 2. Again, what she said, much love. Thank y'all so much for the support. Please continue to support us. Like, comment, subscribe. Find us on Mixcloud. Find us on YouTube. Find us on social media on our respective Instagrams.
Right.
What you got, Darius?
No, man. Just shout out, man. Keep up the work, man. Like, if anybody need assistance with audio stuff, music stuff, you need somebody to play music for you in the background. You know what I'm saying? I do funerals too. Okay,
hit your boy up.
You do funerals, yeah, same thing. If you need photos, videos, holla at your boy.
Hit your boy up. Don't play.
This the Mic Podcast. Again, be safe, love each other, love yourself. We'll see you next time. Take it easy out here. Peace out.
We out.
One love forever.
Yeah.